Those of you who are joining us, we this is just an insert name here. That's our working title until we get a better name. If you can think of a better suggestion, we're all ears. We're thinking about
Two
Cali-Ex.
old farts is not a good one.
You sure? Or never trust a fart.
Yeah, that's it.
I like that actually.
That actually, yeah, I like that one.
Me too. Maybe we ought to just go with that. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. I like the insert name here or never trust a fart. Yeah, I like the never trust a fart.
I think that's a good one. It's very profound.
Yeah, exactly. I think we got ourselves one. Okay, so welcome to Never Trust a Fart. Disregard the insert name here in the middle there. Um, what we're going to do is we're just going to have a quick, short attention span podcast get together. A couple of buddies catching up. We met way back when in what, 87?
87.
Yeah, it's we were both going to the same
So,
school, Ohlone College, high school on the hill, Tinker Toy Tech. Oh, University of Southern
University
Fremont.
of Southern Fremont.
Yes, where we had underwater basket weaving and remedial nose picking actually on the curriculum. Um,
I majored in confusion,
yep,
and I graduated persona non grata.
mass hysteria. Um, Now you're gonna have to forgive us because we recorded an episode. 4 hours ago, 5 hours
A couple
ago.
hours ago, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't have the. It wasn't capturing Bob's voice at all. Um, in
Which
fact,
some of you might think is a good thing.
it was. Yeah, so I'm talking by myself to a mime. He was. You know. Yeah, exactly. Did you turn on your Twitch to see how it looks?
I have you on Twitch. I'm on you. I don't see anything saying live. So,
Yeah, check it out. You might like the layout.
well, it's slowly coming up. I got to go through a commercial right now. So let's keep on talking for a while
Oh
while I'm
yeah,
doing it.
that's right. It'll start off there. Um,
So I think we wanted to start this thing up and kind of go on the same format that we had back when we worked together.
yeah,
You want to go
exactly.
over that one, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, uh, both Doug and I worked at the same factory as well as going to the same school. And it's New United Motor Manufacturing Incorporated in Fremont, California. It was a brainchild between General Motors and Toyota. About 6,000 people worked out there, and we had our own little table that we'd sit at and enjoy our lunch, along with my father and a couple of other people. Occasionally, Doug, your father would show up and talk with us, and we just went over everything. And we had a couple of our people who were just fun to be around, and there was a lot of brain power at the table and a lot of not so brain power at the table. And it was just it was a fun way to spend 45 minutes and pretty much cure the ills of the world. Um, and after my father passed, I decided to quit and go on to other things. Doug and I have kept up a relationship, and we've been actually Doug's been working on this for about a year before it even started. So this is all his brainchild.
Yeah, and we're going to be going over our old stories because now we got a new audience.
And there's still one person watching, probably.
At the moment, yeah. Have you got yours going yet?
Um, it's a chat replay right now. It's not showing me anything else. So I don't know how to pull you up, but no, apparently not. Got
Okay.
you as a friend.
Yeah, just go to Jake's.
No, I'm just gonna keep on going here, and if I show up, great. If not, I'm not gonna worry too much about it.
Well, I was going to make sure that we can hear your voice and you see how it's laid out now.
I don't know because I don't know how to.
That way I can make the changes on the fly. This is the first episode. We are working out the bugs. That's so you're getting the insight on this one.
Oh, you know what? I see you live, so I'm gonna. Am I looking at you right now?
Yeah.
Is that me?
Huh?
Okay. I guess we're live then because it says two of us. Okay, so we're here. Yay!
Yeah, right here. Uh, yeah, you can see you're over
So
there.
you're getting the inside on this one.
Oh, I hear it.
I see you live, so I'm gonna. I hear myself.
Yeah. Me? Huh? Okay. I guess we're live then.
Okay, that's
I'm
why.
gonna shut up my kids in the background before there's a war.
And you heard. Okay, now it's good. I was going to say you were getting that feedback, so being able to hear, that might be a hazard. That's why I went with the headset. But you seem to be going okay as far as your canceling itself out.
So let's go ahead and get on with the whole thing. One of our first discussions was about how we're California expatriates.
Yeah, that's what we're calling ourselves.
And go ahead, Doug. You made it out to the Bible Belt.
Yep, I'm in the Midwest,
and I made it to Satan's armpit.
Yeah, you know what? Every time we went through Oregon, we kept on thinking that a bunch of perverts lived there because every other freeway exit had a bookstore, adult bookstore.
They still do.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And if you buy 10, they give you the 11th for free. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is tragic because that I-5 corridor right there is also like the hotbed of child trafficking.
I heard that.
Or human trafficking, really, between Mexico and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot of those little alerts going on out here, and it's kind of a sad state of affairs. But it's also the time that we're living in, unfortunately.
Exactly.
I live in the Rogue Valley, which means I'm in the more conservative part of Oregon, a lot more rural, and probably a little bit more methy sometimes. Not messy, methy.
Yeah.
But it's still a nice area. I enjoy it, and to me, it's a lot better than being in California.
Oh,
California was costing an arm and a leg, and we couldn't make it out there.
No. It's like we were touched on earlier. It's the difficult part is we feel like everything we're saying right now, we already said because we did say it 4 hours ago.
Right. So now we know how to say it better.
I hope that's the case. Because we were talking about earlier how I was in Manteca, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's south of Stockton, north of Modesto, east of San Francisco, in the valley. And
west of America.
Yeah, west of normalcy, which was California. And I chose the place I was living at because it wasn't the ghetto, but yet I can still afford unemployment because the place we were working at, Numi, as Bob mentioned a moment ago, was going to close down. So I found this place, and it was just a half a duplex, and it cost around $1,100 a month rent, which would be a dream now because I'm hearing apartments going in the Bay Area for $2,000 to $2,500 for like a 2-bedroom.
You're gonna have to 5,000 out in our hometown.
Oh, I'm talking in the Bay Area. The best you're gonna get.
So.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm paying roughly the same amount for a
mortgage.
Yeah, a mortgage on 1.6 acres and a nice size house. I'm enjoying this. So there is life other than California, people. You can leave. The borders are, well, with COVID, it's relatively open.
I was going to say it's not open right now. If you cough one time, Der Fuhrer or Newsom's going to throw you in the clink.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's the reason why I can't visit my grandson because I go there for a week and then I got to self-isolate for 2 weeks. I guess that's Oklahoma's rule, though.
It's the COVID thing. It's real. I believe it. It's out there. You've seen it in your profession. You've seen it. However, I still believe it's being weaponized and politicized like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know the actual numbers, but I saw one meme, and mind you, meme, so it's all relative. It had a H1N1 killed X amount of people, and there wasn't that big a hub to do as there is now. And the numbers I showed on the meme was the H1N1 killed more than the COVID. Now, I work in the health field now, and I can tell you that the biggest problem with the COVID is the the amount of time of onset. It goes real quick, hits hard, hits fast, and if you are immune compromised or you got a lot of comorbidities, mortality is up. You got to be more aware of that and be more careful.
They consider hypertension to be a comorbidity now, don't they? Comorbidity.
It might be, but I don't think that really matters on for the COVID.
Okay.
It won't help, I'm sure.
Yeah. Nothing other than being older than dirt, 51. That's my other factor.
Yeah, you got that going for you. I mean, I believe, and I'm older than you. I believe I've already had it and gotten over it. I'd be surprised if I haven't. But I am immune, fantastic. So I don't worry. I don't get sick that often. So things should be good, as on my home front.
Yeah, true.
Now, mind you, I didn't tell you this earlier, but I got tested 2 days ago. I was going to get an oil change. The place was closed, so I was heading home, and I saw that the county was having the free swabbings. So I said, hey, what the heck? So I pulled in there. It wasn't that bad, except for when they touched your brain with the swab, it kind of hurt.
That's what I was wondering about. I heard it could be a very painful event.
Yeah, it's like they got to keep it in there for like 30 seconds. I was okay until the last about 10. The nurse is sitting there going, yeah, I heard it hurts on the way out. I'm thinking, did you scrape on the way out? Because that's what it felt like.
I don't know why. I mean, I had a urologist put a camera where it shouldn't go, and that hurt like hell.
Oh, they knocked me out for that.
I didn't get that benefit. I had to go into it live.
Oh my god.
I wasn't too hot on that one. I'm not too hot on anybody sticking a swab up my nose, and I actually have a surgical event coming up very soon, in which they say they have to do that. And I'm looking for any excuse I can not to. Unfortunately, they just gave it to me when the guy who called me up to confirm the appointment, I called back because he left me a voicemail. He goes, call me later. I'm busy right now. Click. And I figured that's a representative of a medical office. There's my excuse not to have the procedure. Yay!
Yay!
Fortunately, it's elective, and I don't have to go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I found my excuse. You're not sticking a swab up my nose anytime soon.
Well, I had a thing with my esophagus where, food was, stopping at the right around the diaphragm, and so they put this tube up my nose, down my throat to measure the muscles as it contracted the food down, and they gave me a numbing agent. So that numbing agent must have really worked wonders because it was bearable. Unlike the COVID testing. It was so weird. It was, like cotton was just scraping the bottom of my sinuses as it was coming out, which it's supposed to do.
That makes me concerned. Not concerned. Let me go back. Curious.
Yeah.
Because you have agencies out there in the federal government, especially the Secret Service in the White House, that are doing random checks every day. Say people are getting checked almost daily. Does that mean they're going through that on a daily basis? Well, or is it like one time you get it done and then you got to get out of jail free card? All you got to do is cough into
a... I don't see why they would go through the testing because that costs money. And, unless you got a fresh exposure or you're showing symptoms, why?
Let's say one thing. The money thing, it's the Secret Service. I've never worried about them trying to save money before.
Yeah.
But I think it's also, let's go back to that word I used, political.
Yeah.
I think it's a really strongly political thing. If the president can say he's gone through 58 COVID tests and he's still alive, then he can persuade everybody else to go through a COVID test and not want to kill the person administering it to him.
Yeah, one time's enough for me. But you see, the thing with that COVID test is that it will see if you're actively infected.
And it doesn't show anything from the past, though.
I don't think so because, you figure the virus has to be literally there. If you've already had it, your body's destroyed it, it wouldn't be there. But the blood test, the test for antibodies, that would tell you if it's been in the past. At least that's my understanding of it. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to give advice on medicine. I'm just a respiratory therapist. Yeah. I'm a respiratory therapist. I can speak in those terms, but I cannot diagnose or give advice to people medically.
I'm a chef. I can really talk to you about a beurre blanc sauce.
You can give them feed. You can feed them, right?
Exactly.
Woohoo! We have two viewers watching right now, and
Above and beyond us.
I don't know. If you are watching, could you please put a text just to let us know that you hear my partner Irvin over on the other side there, that you can literally hear him?
Yeah, if you hear me, let me know.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. We're trying to work out the bugs here. So we're trying to keep this somewhere between 15 minutes and a half hour. We just passed the halfway point 15 minutes ago. No, I'm just kidding. 2 minutes ago.
We've already been on for a half an hour?
No, I was joking. 16 minutes.
Okay. I was going to say, wow, time's fun when you're having flies.
What we're going to be doing is if you like our show, if you want to, you have something to contribute, we're just sitting there. A lot of times it's just a matter of spitballing, joking around. If you want to, showcase some talent of yours, as in, serious, not. We don't want anybody, we're not American.
Okay, so
talent.
no politicians.
You gotta have some intelligence, please. The whole diaper joke just goes through my head. Anyways, if you want to get on here, drop us a note, text us, or whichever way you can get through. And if you want to get onto our Zoom, we'll send you the invite when we do this next. Or
just
if you
be
need,
nice.
Yeah, if you Discord, we can do Discord, Zoom. Let us know. Now, nobody's answering, so maybe it is just us on here.
Okay, I can live with that. At least I know I'm not going to say anything bad about myself. I'm still open to you, though.
Yeah.
I figure if people are going to be nice and decent, we can do it. I'd rather not flame somebody online, but if I have to, I'll flame you. But I'd rather you come in with, want to play nice in the sandbox. We'll all play nice together.
Yeah, we'll have some fun here. That's the whole idea. I'm going to be, might have to, edit this up, throw a little touch-ups, and then I'll put it on YouTube on a weekly basis every Wednesday. And as far as when we're going to stream live on Twitch, it depends on mine and Irvin's schedule between Wednesday and Wednesday. I figure we can fit in 15 minutes somewhere in our day, because we can do this on our phone if we wanted to.
Well, it might be happening that way because I can't always guarantee I'm going to be able to be around my computer. I might have to be out in the middle of nowhere talking to you. So if you hear me shooting or fishing or something like that and talking to you while I'm casting, that's what's going to get.
Exactly. And that's nothing wrong with that. And, I should be at my computer most of the time, so we'll be able to have the different things going on. Cool. I'm watching my memes at the same time. We will cuss from time to time. Here's your fair warning. I know we're already 18 minutes or 19 minutes into this, and I'm giving you your warning.
Very fluent in Navy.
Yeah,
and French.
Army. Yes, we are both veterans. Do you get all the veteran benefits? Because I know you got pulled out a little early.
Not with my experience in the academy, no. Because I got kicked out for the heart thing way too early. And I didn't even cross the threshold. So, no. Damn. So my total active duty time was about maybe 6 hours.
I thought it was more than that.
Well, the program I was in, I was enabled to go to, trainings and stuff to get ready for the academy. Mm-hmm. But I was still doing it as a full-blown civilian. I didn't take my oath of enlistment yet until I got to the academy for my beast barracks summer. So, no, I can't claim anything.
And that's when it was an aneurysm, right?
No, it was a coarctation. So it was basically a problem with a crushed aorta.
Ooh.
And I'm alive and kicking now. I do volunteer my time with the U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps. So I help young people between 10 and 17 who want to try the military life but not necessarily commit. I give them a chance to give it a shot. So Excellent. I've had 11-year-old boys go through SEAL training, and I've had 8 or 17-year-old girls go work on the flight line with the Blue Angels. So I make that happen for them.
Excellent. Me, I did Boy Scouts. Oh, God, that's not a good thing to mention now, is it?
Well, as long as you don't say the Boy Scouts did you, you're okay.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, I'm an Eagle Scout.
This is a big honor. I'll give that to you. I know the
Yeah.
amount of work you go through to get Eagle Scouts. That's very commendable.
Thank you. And I was a Scoutmaster for the blind troop for Colorado at one point.
I see what you did there.
What's that?
I said, I see what you did there.
Haha.
Sorry, that was a bad one.
Yeah, it was. But you got to give it a moment there. Yeah, I'm a veteran too. My last duty was the LA riots. I only got shot at twice, so I fared better than my what's the word for equivalent? The same guys on my level at the same time. They were off at Desert Storm.
Your compatriots were out doing
Compatriots, that's a good word for it.
You know, it's kind of sad though that all the people in the military, you got to wait until you come home before you get shot. Time over, when you're overseas, nobody wanted to shoot you. You got to come back to people where people know us to get shot at.
Well, when I was overseas, that was back in '85. They loved us back then. Well, they liked us. They tolerated us back then.
Yeah, let's go for that. If I remember, '85 in Germany, you were still dealing with the Baader-Meinhof gangs and all that, and there's a discotheque bombings that took out a couple of airmen.
Yeah, actually, I almost got shot while on guard duty at a hotel because we had a bomb threat. Now, of course, the guy holding the gun was my compatriot. He didn't know what was coming around the corner. Fortunately, he didn't fire at the person coming around the corner because that was me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a trip. I come around the corner. He's like this. He goes, "Oh, it's you."
Okay, well, that could be one thing.
Yeah, hang on a second. Hi, Hannah. Broadcasting right now with Bob.
Oh, okay.
Call you back?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, bye. That was Vangela. I had to make sure. She sometimes watches. She's the one who told us about the audio issue. So I was kind of hoping, if that's her, she was going to say.
You can also see this is a real live podcast, and we're sitting back taking phone calls. I'm checking Facebook posts, and you're answering phones. We're real. We're not. Forget those Bob and Tom shows. It's all canned stuff. We're real.
Yeah. Hello. And like I said, if you want to contribute, we would love to have you on here.
Oh, I think I have Howard Stern on the line telling us. No, that wasn't very nice. Forget it.
Okay, we're on. If you shoot me out some memes, I'll throw it in my file here. It's just randomly going through. I was hoping you can see the thing because I put a background picture. I was also, if you want to put background pictures, send them to me, Bob, and I'll put them on.
I will do that when I see them. If I get you anything good, I'll forward it on to you, or I'll tag you on it, or something like that, and we'll go. Now, my memes are, I usually use my memes as a backup to when you want to flame me on Facebook. I'll throw a meme at you or something like that. Then I go in the other direction. So like meme grenades, but you might get something once in a while, and I have no problem as long as it's not totally gross, and it's okay.
Yep.
It can be distasteful. If you want to throw something out there, I'm okay with it. We can laugh. I got a very dark, dry sense of humor, so I can laugh at just about anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have in the past.
We're going to get anecdotes from Bob on his family from time to time. If you follow us on Facebook at all, you will appreciate this. Trust me on that one.
I tell you, I wish I'd have written those down or saved them every time Facebook posts them up for your memories from last year or from years past, because I've had so many people ask me to write a book.
Mm-hmm. I wish you did.
If I did, it'd be pretty good because I'm a nobody. I'm a full strength 100% RDA nobody, or USDA nobody, and I think it would be cute because it's just musings of a middle America father and patriot and smartass.
Yep. So, anyways, with that, is there anything else you want to touch up on our first episode here?
I'm actually doing okay. I'm busy right now listening to us on online to see what's going on, and I'm thinking of things we're going to talk about next time. I still like to be able to talk about politics and make fun of all those people.
Oh, heck yeah.
I don't care what you have.
Yeah, if anybody wants to chime in on that, please do. Well, this is your format. We'll have some fun. But just keep it all light, That's what we're here to enjoy, converse, no name calling, yelling.
Look at it this way: you can vote for somebody other than who that anybody else isn't voting for. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. If you're the kind of person that has to go drop a foul name on somebody or drop them as a friend because they have a different view from you, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah. And we tend to err on the conservative side. If you're liberal, you're more than welcome to come on. Equal time.
In fact, I think as much as the fact that we're best friends, I think we've had our political differences, and we've had our arguments and all that kind of stuff. You still go back and have a beer at the end of the day, which is what it should be.
Exactly. And you say that, but to tell you the truth, I think we both believe and feel the same way politically.
I think we do. If you cut down to the root, I think we're both the same way. We might have different ways of approaching it, but hey, that's what makes the world go around.
Exactly. I mean, I like to think of myself more of a libertarian, but they can't get their butts together on anything. Less government. So if I had to choose between Democrat and Republican, definitely Republican, but I am pro-choice.
Okay, hey, I'm pro-choice to the point that it's your body. It's nothing I would want to advocate, but if it's something you need to do, okay. But I just don't want to be a part of it. I like to talk you out of it. But hey, that's you.
I totally agree.
I'm pro-2A. I'm pro-2A. I'm a typical fisherman. I believe in throwing them back with the young and killing them when they get older.
No, I totally agree. I don't endorse it, but I don't think that I have I can't choose for you. And that's how you feel. That's whether or not you're going to do it. But I'm not going to sit there and say, no, you can't.
Well, there's a group of people that we see them all over the place that hold some really graphic signs in opposition to the abortion debate. And I think that they're doing both sides a disservice. Mm-hmm. They're purposely trying to get on the pro side, and I think they're alienating a lot of the anti side. And I think that's the way with politics in general. If you go over the board with politics or overboard with religion or something like that, you're gonna, you gotta get yourself into a reputation you probably don't want to have.
Exactly.
That's kind of way I think we look at life. So.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. We are at 28 minutes, just FYI. Okay. I'll go ahead and post this today once I clean it up a little bit. I'm not going to do too much to it. On YouTube.
I'm so glad that we actually had a second chance at this one, because there was one I didn't realize I gave a whole bunch of information on that I didn't realize we were live. So I'm kind of glad we changed it this time.
You're muted the whole time.
That's okay. If you're mute, you can't say anything that's offensive.
Alrighty then, and let me see here. What do I got? Okay, so anything else? Closing thoughts?
I'm thoughtless.
All right. Until next week, we'll see you later. And like I said, get a hold of us. And what we're going to do is it'll be sometime between Wednesday and Wednesday. So don't think you have to free up time on Wednesday to be on our show.
Yep. We'll definitely let you on board.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day. Be safe and cheers.